Thank you, Madam Deputy Speaker. I welcome this bill and welcome the opportunity really to talk about careers advice generally, and I applaud the honourable member for Workington, who's applied his energy and skill to genuinely try and transform lives of children and young people, including those of Stroud. Many of us, and many people around the country, will have had checkered experiences of careers advice in their lifetime, and unfortunately, if you are lacking a fancy pants school where successful parents are paraded on a regular basis to tell you about their jobs, we genuinely do rely on your school, your parents, or just people on your street for learning about what the opportunities are, and that's just not a recipe for greatness and brilliance and options. I remember my career at Careers Advice was a short discussion in an art class about me becoming an air hostess. Now, it's a wonderful... I made the wrong choice. It was a wonderful job, and it would have definitely broadened my worldwide horizons, because I basically chained myself to a desk trying to become a lawyer for years and years. But what that very narrow discussion did, it meant I didn't have guidance to go on to choose good choices in A-levels. I didn't go to university, and on and on. You just never know whether that discussion had been different, what would have happened, and I may not be here, I may be doing something better. But what does irk me, Madam Deputy Speaker, is nobody told me that there was a job such as called a cat scientist, and I found this on the telly that when I was watching a programme where people were following around cats. I would have been a brilliant cat scientist. Cats have been training me for years for that job, but it just goes to show that we just don't know all the opportunities until you get careers advice. So I applaud what we're doing. I applaud what the government is doing, and that we're backing it. So in Stroud, we've got a growth hub that's now in the college. Now, this is bringing employers, businesses, the LEP, right to our learners, and that's exactly what the government's trying to achieve with the Skills Bill. I think all of us MPs here and across the House can actually do more. We go out and meet businesses. We should do those little clips to say, this job is available, this job or this company that you could create. You know, I'm trying to put together a little programme called Ambitions, where I do little interviews, and hopefully we'll build those up. So young people probably will not want to watch them, but it will be there as an option, so they can a bit more opportunities for learning. The Augar review in 2019 was clear. We need more money into careers advice, more opportunity, and the government is listening there. I think the honourable member for Christchurch was absolutely right earlier to focus on quality, and I was really encouraged by his comments and the minister's response. Schools and parents have been desperate for these changes for years, and I don't agree with the Shadow Minister. Due to the Labour administration's focus on getting 50% of children into university for years and years, meant they forgot about the 50% that was left over, and unfortunately that meant the opportunities and the options were ignored. Ministers have stepped up with the Skills Bill. They've stepped up supporting this bill today. Government has already appointed Sir John Holdman, the independent strategic advisor on careers guidance, and most importantly, the narrative of this country is completely changing for our young people and children, that their technical education, further education, getting a job straight after school is not a poor choice. We've got all of these things available to us in addition to university, and I welcome this bill, which will do so much to achieve that.